Oh, yeah. Second, put a system where people can watch it from the Discord. Let's take a look at it. I'm only going to be looking at the Inception and stuff like usual, so please bear with me. You see it at all the first half of the night. I'll just go ahead and split past. That, hopefully next week we're a little bit more consistent. We wasted a lot of time that we could have been progging AP, but eventually we got there. We got like 5 or 6 attempts on it, I think. Let me find it. First one. Alright, so we did better on time stop tonight. I think people are getting it. Christmas Tether. Don't really need to talk about this anymore. People seem to understand. There's only like one time, and it was because I faced BJ a little bit improperly. The rest of it was pretty good. Buster. Buster, and then autos. Just sip of water while this goes. Feathers and box strat, other than like one attempt with the crystals, I think what we never wiped to this whenever we went to AP, so I'm not gonna like sit there and break this down again. People seem to have a pretty good idea what we're doing. 8. Get north. Eight. Flare thrower, it looks nice. Alright, so at this point, we didn't really get to see this much last night, so Heart is Awakened, you can tell because it's yellow and it's called the True Heart now. So go back, hang on. Oh, wait. Slow this down. Immune to any kind of damage, but you can hit it and build resources. You can build cartridges if you do your Slice Slaughter combo. You can build blood and like all that kind of stuff. Where he goes, like we talked about last night, is where Alexander is going to be, so it's going to be... Alexander's going to appear right here, and he's going to do Sacrament. He's going to leave, like, right here, I think. Might even be further down than that, and right down here. So what needs to happen is this blue tether. The DPS needs to go... Hang on, let me put that back up here. So this is now your new relative north right here. So DPS with the tether, in this case Enya, needs to be over here with the tanks, stretching out the tether as much as they can, like pretty much at the wall. And then everybody else needs to be here with the support that has the blue backed up. There's an adjust here. As the DPS was there, that should be tether DPS with the tanks. And tether support over here with the healers and the DPS that aren't tethered. Okay, so that happens. I don't know what kills Duke. I think he's going to the wrong spot with Agasol, I think. Okay. Yeah, he's got aggravated assault. He goes there, so he's supposed to be over here with everybody else because you can't take any damage and the tanks are going to get blasted by the stack. I forget what it's called. There is a stack though that goes off on them. So if you're nothing, you're supposed to be over here with the others. But you don't die to Ag Assault. If you're with the tanks, then it's gonna hit you with the stack. It's gonna kill you because you're not meant to take any damage. Alright. So at this point, you revert to True North, so A goes back to being our north, so healer 1 stands here and baits. Healer 2 stands true south and baits here. The DPS tether. Blue tether. DPS stands here. Face this way. A slight time stop. During this scenario, the party needs to be like stacked right here, and the BJ baiting tank is going to be out here at the wall. So standing hero will prevent BJ from shoving you whenever he does his super jump. If he hits you with super jump, you're pretty much dead. I think only the tank can live it. Yeah, the cleave got pointed the other way. And then Kai needed to be like right here. This is tanks don't have anything to do here. It's just the H2, H1, and DPS with the blue tether. Everybody else stacks up here, and they should be safe from the cleaves. And super jump. Super jump comes out to like, I want to say right here. It's pretty big. So from all my experiences as the BJ baiter, the super jump baiter on that portion. That's what needed to happen. The blue tether DPS, and then we also got healer not in their spotted time. So that's a really good spot to use sprint if you don't use it during Inception box crystal strat. If you do use it during to get away from the crystals, then it's fine. This. BJ, pretty good. We did make progression. It just took us a lot of the rust and get there. So hopefully we can start getting there faster. Feeling a little more comfy with the fight. This looks fine. No, this is the one where so I'm standing a little bit off. I should have been over a little bit. Back leave people. That's on me. Try and recover. That's on me, just standing. I use the waypoint as a reference. Been forever. Or a while since I've been in here, so I'm still like relearning like all the bots. I roughly know them. So stand between the two grommets, the wall. Make sure you're not overlapping, leave a little channel between the two. This is a little bit too big, but I think we still make it somehow. We get lucky. Yeah, we do. 8. 8. The heart for resources or whatever, he's going there, so remember Sacrament is now going to base itself off of where he goes. This is now your new north right here. I'm gonna blast down this way. So healer, blue, feather, port, and whatever unmarked Ag Assault DPS. Then the two tanks and the other and the DPS tether will be over on the relative west side of it. So you make it. So again, we switch back to real north this time, true north. So healer 1, that's me, goes here, baits this way. Healer 2 goes this way, DPS support, or blue tether DPS comes here. And then the party stacks up right here on the one-way marker. One, two, we're missing the blue tether DPS. But we're going back. Should have been Duke, I'm pretty sure. Duke and yeah. Yeah, this you have to point it out. If you're the DPS with the blue tether, you gotta be aligned with the delta marker to point CC this way. Otherwise, that's gonna happen. That seems to be what people are like having misconceptions with, or the thing that we're struggling most on Inception with tonight is the support, or not the support, the DPS with the blue tether going and standing in that spot and baiting out towards delta. Time stop. Good. I need to be a little bit more of a Malefic bot here. Box strat. Remember, you want to leave a little like channel about this big between it, and then these two also need to not be overlapping. Good, go north. Awaken the heart. And then we bait. Good, bait. Get the heart for resources if you want. Alright, there he goes. So remember, is switch this is your north. Be like right here. So the healers and DPS come over here, the tanks come over here with the one each other DPS. Right? Good. Point this way, real north, true north. DJ tank comes out and baits right here, super jump, and the rest of the party stacks here. So in this scenario, I believe it was Duke. Duke needed to go there. And this is also, yeah, the cleave was baited this way, it looked like. The people get hit by the cleave. Forward, then the party gets hit by BJ's jump. Let me see where they were standing. Okay, I think he... It looked like a bad snapshot. Oh no. Not really learning from that one. It's just people, healers gotta be fast and get there. They gotta, like, know as soon as the sacrament and everything explodes that they gotta start heading to their true north positions. And the DPS with the blue tether has to be quickly baiting towards delta. those things don't happen, then it doesn't matter where BJ's jumping because you're probably gonna get hit by the cleave and everybody's dead. That happens. Explosion, get north. Over here and bait BJ. Oh, the heart. This one, the crystals didn't overlap. The diagram is in the T channel. But this is the only time that it didn't happen tonight, so I think we're pretty good on that. I don't really think I need to cover that again. I covered that yesterday. Next attempt, I think this one Kai dies because they don't get up north fast enough, if I remember correctly. Yeah, fortunately. Yeah, so the puddle is like pretty much right here, and proximity base, even if they can't really live that. It's unfortunate, but it is proc, so they'll get cooked. Not really anything to learn from that one. It's just you gotta quickly get north. Even as a tank, you still gotta put some distance between yourself and the crystals. We have one more on the last pull, right? So let's look at this one and see what happens. One almost makes it to wormhole, so this was our best attempt of the night. Stop. Casting heat. Tank buster. This one we actually did pretty well on. I think Kai just missed times bull-eyed. Good. This one awakens the heart. We actually do pretty good on Inception on this one. And get out of the green, go hit the heart. There he goes. So remember, tanks and the stack over there, and then everybody else over here. I'm not gonna draw it out again. I've drawn it out like every single time pretty much at this point. Grad out, or stack out. I don't know why. I don't know why Duke is trying to run over here. Oh, he was a stack. Never mind. That's why. Duke was the stack. And then, yep, so Mick does it right, so it's gotta be here. Alan needs to get down here. I think Alan gets cleaved. No, I get double cleaved by Alan putting his cleave north. We still make it. Okay, well, we don't really make it, but we get to the point where we see the buster. I don't know if this was bow lag not going off, or let me see, bow lag not go off. That looks like bow lag not going off because I don't even see the one hit point. Yeah. Well, actually, no, you're not bowlighting that. You're that's Nebula, like kitchen sink mitts. If I remember right. I can't tell through all the debuffs or the buffs on the bar. But it should be Nebula and everything into Super Bowlight, like right before these autos come out. He does an extra auto here, so like you can't just treat it like the first chastening heat. You have to delay it slightly. You have to survive the chastening heat, and then right before he starts autoing you, you have to Bowlight in order to properly do it for chastening too. It's annoying. Gunbreaker and Warrior have to do that one very specifically for timing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just if you're blue tether support or not support DPS on Inception, you gotta go bait Goose Chaser. I think that was like the big thing from the night. And then mitigating and stuff through the Tank Buster is the other one. Everything else is just like pretty standard stuff. Spacing out the crystals and stuff like that, which we already talked about yesterday. So, a pretty short review. I'll screenshot the stuff from the toolbox and post it in there so you guys can see what we're talking about, and hopefully it might serve as a pretty good reference for next week. Yeah, have a good night, and I'll see you later. Bye.